Morning students, I hope you all are fine. So today we are going to start our chapter number 12, and the name of the chapter is A Poison Tree. It is a beautiful poem written by William Blake. Through this poem, the poet provides us a clear lesson that how to handle anger with a friend and with the enemy, means how to handle the situation strongly. It makes a powerful statement about how conflict should be handled, means how to handle if a anger arises between a friend and a enemy. Now let's begin. In the first stanza, the speaker describes getting angry at his friend. In the beginning, in the first paragraph, the poet gets angry with his friend. The speaker, however, expresses his feeling. He spoke each and everything. He expressed his feelings. He expresses anger towards his friend, and very soon the matter is resolved. But on the other hand, the speaker, when clashes with the person he didn't like, means he has a conflict with his enemy also, but he didn't like, and he didn't like that person with who is his enemy. He holds up a anger and his feeling inside. Without discussing anything with his enemy, he holds his anger inside him. The point the poet is trying to make here, means what the poet want to convey the message through this, that the fear and malice means to harm anyone, can make a person act out of character, means the fear can harm anybody's character because of the emotional balance. Despite the speaker harboring much anger and hatred, he gave shelter to his anger inside his soul, means without discussing anything or without expressing his angerness towards his enemy, he keep the shelter of his anger inside his body. The speaker nurtures this hatred and waters it with tears, means the speaker start nurturing, start means giving care to the hatred which is inside the poet, and he started watering it with tears and deceitful smiles. Deceitful means dishonest smiles. Anger poisons the human spirit. Here the poet says that the anger which is inside us, it it creates a lot of problems for us. So it is better to show the anger, or should to show or to express the feelings towards other, not to keeping it inside the body. So the result is that the enemy desires this apple despite releasing it belongs to the speaker. And the hatred, a tree, the anger which the speaker has inside him, now it grows into a tree, and it started giving fruit, apple. The result is that the enemy desires this apple. Now the enemy of the speaker, he wants this fruit, without knowing that the fruit, the tree which the speaker has it with, it is a poison tree. The speaker lures the enemy into the garden and he ends up eating the apple and gets eradicated. Means the enemy, he wants to eat that apple, and after, without knowing that the tree belongs to the speaker, the tree of angerness, the tree of poison. The speaker lures the enemy. Lures means greediness. The speaker learns the enemy into garden, and he ends up after eating the means enemy, he ate that fruit, apple, that the true of angerness, and gets it eradicated, means finished himself. The last line indicates that the narrator finds comfort in the end. And in the last lines, the poet or the speaker conveys us that he finds a comfort in the end. The poet thrusts on the importance of communication between two people to avoid the fruit of a poison tree. In the last poem, the poet says that it is better to talk with the person without sorry to it's better to talk with the person, so that the poison, the fruit of the poison tree doesn't get arise inside us. It is better to discuss the matters with the enemies or with the friends. I hope the chapter is clear to all of you. Thanks. Have a nice day.